Hi friends! Today I'm going to walk you through some of my favorite digital illustration tools that I use on a daily basis. If you want more digital illustration tool tips, or just tips, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave a comment with some of your favorite tools. Going into digital illustration, you know that the tools used for drawing digitally is going to be way more complicated than paper and pencil. And here are my condensed list of my favorite tools that I use for digital illustration. So my number one drawing tool that I use like basically every day is my iPad. This beautiful handy dandy iPad and my Apple Pencil that I got as a gift. What I love about the iPad and drawing with the iPad and the Apple Pencil is that it's super versatile. I can just like sit on the couch and I can just draw. I can take it to my desk and I can also draw. I'm able to upload all my files via Drive, via AirDrop. If I use an Adobe app, I can save all my files into a cloud and it can just automatically save to my account that I can access onto my desktop. It's so easy and it's so accessible for me to be able to just get all my files, to just draw, go straight to the computer and just continue with my work process. It makes everything so much more efficient. With the Apple Pencil, there's a lot of pressure, it's known for its pressure sensitivity, which I rely heavily on in my drawing, especially when I'm doing line work. I love being able to vary my line width. I love being able to use that to my advantage when it comes to painting, to drawing, to basically anything in terms of digital illustration. My go-to drawing set is basically the size of a journal for the most part, and I can just sit anywhere I would like. With a tablet, you can get full color. You don't have to worry about any dullness of the color that's happening versus a tabletop tablet where you're drawing on, where maybe the screen colors aren't as vibrant as it is on your desktop. So I love that you're dealing with colors that are true to the colors that you're choosing, and that you're picking from your palette and, in terms of color range. For illustrators, that's very important to know that what you're drawing looks visually how you want it to look. You're not dealing with dullness of the screen. One of my other favorite digital illustration tools is my handy dandy lap desk. And I know I've talked about it before. It's this honking thing. I know I've talked about it before in other videos, and in most of my studio vlogs, you'll see me actually using it. I love this. It's very versatile. I'm able to change the incline of my lap desk. I have a ledge that I can insert on either end. So here are the holes. I tend to have a ledge here that holds my iPad. But I can put one here. I have another one that can go on the other side if I wanted to. But really, with my iPad, I can do a split screen share. Or not screen share, just a split screen where I can have my photo reference on one side of the tablet and Procreate on the other side of the tablet. And so I don't really have a use for the second ledge. But I do love my lap desk. I'm able to adjust the incline so that I can actually draw almost face level. Not truly face level because it doesn't go that high. But at least I'm not drawing straight down to where I'm straining my neck. The beauty about drawing at an incline, you're able to give yourself better posture while drawing. You're drawing like basically straight at eye level. You're able to put your shoulders back, keep your head straight, and it's very helpful, especially if you're drawing for a career. You don't want to constantly have like neck and shoulder pain just from like drawing straight down, hunched over. That can lead to complications later on. Last but not least is one of my favorite things my lovely husband got me. It's an LCD tablet that's hooked up to my desktop right now. It's the XP Pen Artist 22E. I got this for Christmas a few years back, and it's honestly the same reason why I love using my lap desk. It's nice and big, it's all up in my face, and I'm able to actually draw at face level. I can adjust the incline however way I please. And right now I have it at the most high incline. And which is like incredible. I'm able to just draw basically on a screen. I love that it does have a little bit of a tactile feel to it when I'm drawing. What I don't like about the tablet is, and I think it's one of the downfalls, is that it actually doesn't show the colors true. Because it's an LCD screen, the colors come out more dull, a little less saturated, and even blown out at some points. It's all because that it is an LCD screen, so the light is shining beneath the screen, which is blowing out the colors, which is fine because I can use my desktop as actual color reference. So from time to time I'll be drawing and then I have to look at my desktop to make sure that I'm liking what the actual colors will look like on an actual screen. I can rely on my monitor, my Mac monitor, to show me what the colors look like, and which is very important for digital illustration. You want to make sure that your colors are actually cohesive in your drawing. But I do love my tablet. I love how big it is, to be honest. I really do. I love that it's in my face. I can draw like right here if I really wanted to. I can be very close. So the XP pen is a more affordable option, say, compared to a Cintiq, which I was looking at for the longest time. My husband was very kind and generous to buy me this tablet, and I love it. You can adjust the incline. There's something so natural to drawing on a screen that I find, and it's probably just because it's like just almost close to drawing paper to pencil, except you can use Command Z or Control Z, and you can distort and you can do all these amazing things that you can't with traditional drawing. I was able to use the money that I earned from my very first big freelance project and put it towards an iPad, and that was able to cover all of it, luckily for me. And I was gifted this big LCD screen tablet that I absolutely love. But before then, I just used to work off of a Wacom bamboo tablet. Like, it's about this big. Honestly, you really don't need much. At my day job, I exclusively use a Wacom Intuos tablet for drawing, for design, and even as a mouse. I actually have it propped up underneath on top of a mouse pad, so it also is at an incline and not drawing down. I just love inclines, apparently. I honestly recommend that if you are looking to get a tablet and you can't afford an iPad or even a screen tablet, I definitely recommend going with just a small bamboo tablet. I still use it from time to time. It's really good for laptop use. If you're going to work on a desktop, I kind of would spring for something that has a bigger area to draw on. So those are my top favorite tools that I use for digital illustration. But let's talk about programs. I personally love using Procreate. That's literally my go-to program right now. I love that the brushes that come with the program. I paid $10 for it, and I've paid more. It's definitely well worth the $10 that I paid for, let's just say. I use it almost every single day, and all the updates, it just keeps getting better and better. And while it's no Photoshop on a desktop, it's still up there for top apps to use. I know someone who used Adobe Fresco, and I've tried it before, and it was nice, but the only reason why I would continue to use it is that I can link up to my Creative Cloud account, and I can just save all my files to the cloud. But for some reason, I go straight to Procreate. I love Procreate, and it's so simple. It's so intuitive. I'll even find myself gesturing on my tablet at work, pretending I can zoom in on my my Intuos tablet. It literally becomes ingrained in your brain, for sure. When I'm working on the desktop, I go straight for Photoshop. It's something that I started in digital illustration. I continue to use for digital illustration, even though it's not a specific drawing program. Photoshop has so many features for more than just drawing, for photography, which I do use for my job, for so many things, even video. To be honest, you can make GIFs in Photoshop. You can clip videos. You can do so many things in Photoshop, and so I use that because it's such an all-powerful, all-encompassing app and program to use. I do realize that some of its tools are not specific to drawing, so it's not the best drawing program out there for sure. So the camera just died. If it looks a little bit different, it's because we had to let charge. Anyway, in college, I used to draw with Corel Painter, and I still have that on an old laptop somewhere hidden in the household, and I definitely want to dig it up so I can play around with it. I know I mentioned Clip Studio Paint. That one I know I enjoyed using a lot on my laptop in college. And another program that I use on literally a daily basis is Adobe Illustrator. I use Adobe Illustrator for my job. I draw using a tablet on Adobe Illustrator, and it kind of gets me excited with the new Adobe Illustrator app that is out now. I want to download it and play around with it because that's how I love drawing my paths and all my vector illustrations, is by using the tablet, and it'll just be so much easier if I can use a screen tablet, use my iPad, and be able to upload my files like nothing on the Creative Cloud. Anyway, those are my top illustration tools, top digital illustration tools that I use. Let me know in the comments below what you guys use, what you guys love, and what you want to see more from this channel. And until next time, bye friends.